Today I'm feeling positively 40 something. Yes, I just had a birthday and I realize I am 1 year closer to 50. Where did the time go? I'm spending a relaxing day doing some reflection. And the reality is that I realize I've lived quite a bold life and I wouldn't change much about it. I've taken leaps in my career, relationships, where I've chosen to live and build a life. I've traveled the world, I've partied away the nights of my youth, but man, has all of this been exhausting. I've lived pretty fearlessly, and my long term friends would tell you that they never know what is around the next corner for me because I'm always surprising them. And I like that. Still, between those wild leaps and bounds, I know that my body and mind need time to rest and to enjoy the now, especially as I get older. Today's episode is about slowing down, taking time to enjoy the breaks between big, bold moves and life launches with the goal of preserving your mental health, your sanity, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. You can't be on all the time. We are human beings, not human doings. If you sometimes feel the exhaustion of doing too much, this episode's for you. Women get to a point in life where we just don't care. We've been through the BS. We're burnout and done playing by the rules. Midlife is our time. We're fearless, confident, and ready to blow it all up for more. We are female and dangerous. I'm Jamesyn, your host and certified coach at theboldlife.coach. Let's do the work. So I just bought a new home and was really harried for a couple months. First, I was trying to find the right house and my price point, which we all know can be very difficult. I think all of the homes in my suburb were built by the same four builders, probably in the 90s and the first 10 years of the new millennium. Cookie cutter as hell. Then I was trying to make the transition from my rental to the new home. And there were a lot of issues that I took on, a lot of issues to handle at the new home: plumbing, termites, pool work, and these issues kept my adrenaline running high. I knew I was taking on a lot, but it was a change that needed to happen. Between handling that move alongside regular work and family that didn't stop, I was feeling a ton of stress. But once things calmed down, I was almost left with a bit of a void. I don't have a million obligations to do on the weekend. What? What do I do with my time? Did you ever get so used to living in tense mode, feeding off the drama, the worry, the stress, that when it's time to relax, you seemingly forget how to do so? We get so used to running on adrenaline, living in fight or flight mode because we're expected to do it all: work, home admin work, family work. But it is not possible to juggle all the balls all the time without dropping one from time to time. There has to be some time to rest, to decompress in a healthy way, to take care of our physical and mental health, and to enjoy a life meant for us, just ourselves, not always living and doing for other people. With my home purchase, I knew that it would be stressful to make a big move, so I did my best to get in front of it. I left 2 months of overlap between the old place and the new place, so I'd have plenty of time to properly move out of the old home and move into the new one over time. I mean, who wants to do all of that cleaning and finding the odds and ends and all of that? Not me. I still have a few things to clear out, in fact. I haven't organized my closet or garage at the new place, but knowing that I carved out the time for all of this keeps me from feeling totally overwhelmed about it. Instead of that, I've been slowly putting the house together and enjoying my downtime when I need to, so that I can decompress from work, enjoy my new home, and just feel rested as I need to do well and be productive. Yes, I have painting to do and other tasks, but I have a list of need to haves and nice to haves, and I don't need to paint right now, and I'm okay with that. So it is important to stretch yourself in some areas where you feel stagnant. Maybe you're feeling lazy, but instead of defaulting to the same patterns, for me, it's reading, relaxing, watching some TV at home. I found that it does feel good to conquer a DIY project, right? Maybe one project at a time. not multiple projects where you scurry from task to task like a crazy person or feel like you have to do it, right? Choose wisely. It is up to you to set a pace that allows you to keep a relative amount of peace and stability in your life. If you spend all weekend doing kids' sports and cleaning the home, do you find that you're rested at work on Monday? Are you excited to work? I am not. I need some alone time to recharge my batteries, and the rest of the to do list will have to wait. My son sometimes has 5 to 10 sports games on a weekend. I know it's insane. And I feel that motherly guilt that I have to attend every single one of them. But after this has been going on for some time, I decided to give myself a break. First of all, it's not normal to play that many games in a weekend for anyone ever. So it isn't normal to expect myself to attend all of those games either. Recently, I've decided from time to time to stay home. Let his father take him from football to basketball tournaments to back to football. And I don't feel bad about it at all. He knows that he's loved. He knows that I really enjoy watching him, but I need some time to set boundaries for myself and admit to myself what I can handle while still keeping peace and stability for myself. We all deserve to have personal joy and happiness, and the fastest person in the race doesn't always win the race of life anyway. Actually, consistency is the most important indicator of success, right? So whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, keep going at it consistently. Take breaks when you need to, but if you take just one step per day towards a goal, think about it. In 365 days, you will have taken nearly 400 steps towards your goal. It adds up. So keep going, but be good to yourself as well. In what areas of your life are you just doing too much or putting too much pressure on yourself to succeed, to be perfect? Do too much to the point that you're sacrificing actually living? What are you doing in your life for self-care, just for you? I recently started listening to an audiobook on Spotify Premium by Tiffany Moon. It's called Joy Prescriptions. Now, I'm usually the type of person who skips over book intros because they're usually very boring. But in this case, I didn't know that I was listening to the intro because it was so good. I immediately got pulled into her message. She started talking about how her life as a successful, high-achieving doctor and parent left her with little time for anything else and a to-do list that was impossible to complete. This really resonated with me, and I can't wait to learn more about her joy prescriptions. So, if this sounds like something you might be interested in, check it out. It's called Joy Prescriptions by Tiffany Moon. That's all I have for today. If you enjoyed today's episode, hit subscribe for more weekly episodes of The Bold Life. If you want help figuring out how to slow down or speed up your life, how to peel back the obligations and find joy, reach out to me at theboldlife.coach. I'm happy to help. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, give me a follow and a quick review. You can always reach me at theboldlife.coach. See you back here next week at Female and Dangerous.